There we go. What's going on, everybody? Got a nice early basketball game tonight. Call today a little bit of a low stress game. We get a game to where we can just kind of learn a little bit more about our team. Get a game where we can go out here, we can learn about who plays well with others. Shane Coffee Gaming. Hi, Shane. I'm Shane. Nice to meet you. That's pretty cool. I don't really meet a lot of people with my name, so that's awesome. But we get to learn a little bit more about this roster. They played a few different guys in the game the other night, which I was in the middle of a Bengals game. So my last two nights on that I've been live with the games, I had my Bengals in a divisional matchup against the Steelers, and I had the Hoosiers at Xavier, where they held out and won on a very tight, tough road win. I felt that was an awesome start to their road campaign this year, and getting off on a good foot. Looked very decent. I'm hoping for a nice, relaxed home game today. See some new guys emerge from the bench. See who gets put in there at different times. We're gonna look at how they play the game today. I have a feeling that the score is probably going to be, somewhere in the upper 20s. I know that they've got them picked to win by 30. I can't ever bet on the 30 or more spreads. It just bothers me. So we're going to look at how they play, how they pass, who does well with others, and which guys off that bench are starting to emerge to maybe take that fifth spot away from Miller Kopp, because I do look forward to seeing somebody take that spot from him this year. Miller Kopp has the look of a defensive specialist, maybe a shot maker, later on in a game. Maybe not starting would be good for him. Who we're going against today is a team that I really don't know much about. Haven't had a whole lot of extra time to study into them. But University of Arkansas, Little Rock, they are definitely a different. They got a lot of probably division. They got transfers, JUCO transfers. I'm sure that they got a lot of local talent, guys that either had problems, didn't make it into the big programs and stuff like that. So they've had to work their way into this type of game. So these guys are coming out here today. They come out and they've got a lot that they can prove. They can look to be transfers to other schools. Transfers are real easy to come by these days. So they're out shopping. So these games they really want to step up for, because they get a national audience, whereas most of the time they do not. So look for them to show a little feist and a little life in this team. Sam, good evening. What's up, Jake? Nice to see you. But like I said, today we want to see execution. We want to see defense. We really want to play, continue to play tight defense. And we want to see this team kind of just develop into that form of a team. I just watched Greg Gard from Wisconsin with his kids over in France. And basically, they're talking about, how just playing within themselves and never thinking of the individual stat, always thinking about the team. So I like Greg Gard. I think he was a great addition to that when the former coach retired. Sam, I'm doing pretty good. Long day at work, come home, and you get a nice early game today. And then we do football picks later tonight. So, yeah, it's not going to be – this game will not be pretty. I look for them to hang in there for a little while in the first half. Teams usually – they get that adrenaline up playing in this environment, make a few shots. But I suspect it'll be somewhere around 25. We can talk about that spread being anywhere from 28.5 to 31. Right now it's at 29. It came down a couple points. So, 90 is a good number tonight. You know what? And it might be a 90 to 55 game. I mean, it really could be. But, yeah, just definitely looking forward. And then the next couple games that are coming up afterwards. Let's see. Full team schedule. Let's get this up here really fast. We can talk about that a little bit. They got Jackson State on Friday at 12:30 on Big Ten. Wow, that's a weird time. May or may not be able to do that one. That one's kind of tough for me. It might be cool to try to see a different audience. So if I have the opportunity to do that, it is supposed to be my day off. And then next Wednesday at 9:15, we get the University of North Carolina, which I'm excited for. I'm ready for that game. We got number 1 coming in the house. Hope nobody knocks them off this weekend. That's what's fun right there, playing number 1 in your house. And then after that, on Saturday the 3rd at 4 o'clock, we got our first Big Ten game at Rutgers. And you want to talk about going to a place where they're going to punch you right in the mouth, and we have not had a lot of success. So 2 more prep games. We got Little Rock today and Jackson State on Friday. Then next Wednesday, we go right into Smash Mouth basketball, North Carolina. And Trace Jackson Davis is not dressing today. I did not know that was coming. Trey Galloway is not playing as well. So we're going to see some different folks out there playing. I don't know what's wrong. If you guys hear, please post it out here. I'm not sure why. But Tamar Bates and Malik Renew look like maybe you're getting Malik Renew starting over for Trace. So we're going to get ready to fire it up here. Let me get this moved over here just a second so I get my stuff back up. And let's do this. We're going to have some basketball tonight. Renew's going to jump center today. All right, and here we go with the tip. Renew tips it back. X is going to control the tip. He's going to bring the ball up across the timeline at midcourt. Here we go. Got a couple guys sitting today. X goes over to Renew on the left. Renew feeds inside, and the pass is stolen. Trace gets it back, but they lose it out of bounds. It will be, I don't know if that's going to go as a turnover or not, but Renew tried to make a bounce pass to the post from about 23 foot, and it did not work out. Coming back the other direction. Make sure, okay, yeah, scoreboard's up. Indiana is in man-to-man. There's a pick along the baseline. They're starting on the left side, and somebody's going to get called for a foul on the pick. And really not sure. Woodson is 12-1 in non-conference basketball. That's amazing. Gets the ball inbound on the baseline. Rotates it out around the top of the key. Miller cop and toe out high. Renew on the right wing with the guy with the ball. He's looking down inside. Nothing doing. Hands off. Rotates around. Nothing doing. Defense is stiff. Gets into the lane. Throws a pass. Ouch. And Renew goes down and lands on his back. I think he took a shot there. I don't know if he's okay or not. He looks a little tender getting up. Man, we don't need injury. Last thing we need is injury. He landed right on that butt bone. God. Let's watch him, make sure he's okay. Ball stays down here. The inbound pass. Air balls it. Race Thompson rebounds. Outlets to Shafino. Shafino's up. He's looking. He's dribbling. He pulls up for a 16-footer. No good off the back rim. A little bit quick on the shot. And UALR loses the ball out of bounds. We'll stay on this side on the rebound. 19:07 to go. We haven't had anything going nice yet, Lee. Shafino, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists on the last game out there. He is playing better than a freshman normally does at this point. A lot of minutes. We got both of them freshmen on the floor starting today. Let's see how Renew seems to be moving okay. Xavier's got it out high. He rotates it to the right wing to Kopp. Kopp feeds it to Renew inside. And the overplay is UALR, and they are knocking the passes out of bounds. So they're getting into the passing lanes. They are not going to they're playing on their backs, but they're trying to jump passes. So gets the ball inbound to Race Thompson. Race puts it up and gets the roll. Race Thompson with the first 2 of the game. 18:51 to go. IU leads 2-0. Here comes UALR back the other way. They rotated to the free throw line. Indiana's got 2 defenders right there. Back to the top of the key, and they're going to call an illegal pick there on number 22, and it's going to be come back the other way. What's we got going here? Haven't looked at any chats. 90. That's what. Benny Coomer. What's up, Benny? Nice to see you. Right on, Mickey. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Shafino's got it on the right wing. He hands off to X. X drives the baseline, feeds Renew. Renew goes up, puts it up and in. Xavier Johnson with a great pass to Malik Renew in the paint. Easy 2 points, 4-0 Indiana. Coming back the other way. They rotate the ball to the left wing over to the free throw line. It's going to try to pass out, nothing doing. They're defending the pass. Gets around, goes all the way to the basket against Kopp. It goes off his head and rotates out of bounds. It looks like that should be Indiana basketball. Miller Kopp, he got around Kopp and then basically got to the basket, just hit the bottom of the rim when he put up the reverse. Dang, Renew looks good when he hits the ball in the paint. What's up, Cole? Mr. Snowman. Shafino drives the baseline. He gets inside. He gets stuck. He feeds it back out to Kopp. Rotates around. Left wing Xavier's going to reset. Feeds Malik Renew. He drives baseline. Puts it up off the glass. Renew with another basket. 6-0 Indiana. Here comes Little Rock back the other way. Rotates the ball to the left wing. Nothing happened. They flash out to the free throw line. They get the ball there. Handoff. Drives the base into the side. Blocked shot by Renew. Outlet. Here comes Xavier. 1-on-2. The ball goes out of – no, it goes off of somebody's foot, it looked like. They did not call the kick, and we're coming back the other way. Little Rock has the ball. They feed over to the right wing for the jump shot, and he buried it. Little Rock gets on the board with a quick 16-foot jump shot by number 1. This ain't no Patriots game. IU brings the ball across the timeline, and they rotate it over to Kopp on the left wing. Back to X out high. He's going to dribble drive, gets inside, feeds Renew. Renew dribbles inside, puts it up off the glass. He's blocked. Gets his own rebound, double team. He dribbles out, hands off to Race Thompson, and he dunks it. Race cuts to the basket and gets the easy 2. Race Thompson and Malik Renew are owning the backboard in this game, and they are dominating with all 8 points. 8-2 IU as Little Rock sets their offense. They feed it to the free throw line. They like to work their offense out of that and try to get cuts. And that ball is turned over. Here comes Shafino back the other way, leading the break. 3-on-2. Kopp on the wing for 3. No good. Short. Race Thompson gets blocked out effectively. Here comes Little Rock back the other way. Dribble drive. Nothing. Comes out high. He's going to reset it to the top of the key. Left wing. Looking inside. Trying to drive. On rolling. Oh, man, did I lose my internet? Oh, snap. There's a foul on the layup. Is the basket good? I'm not sure. Renew got the double team and then fed Race Thompson and got a nice dunk on that play. And then X gets the ball to Renew, and he goes up, gets his own rebound. That was such a nice turn of events. Renew has such court poise. Hey, man, you know what? That's what this channel's about, Chris. I love that you love your Patriots. And you should be able to just accept that game was handed to them. Just saying. But as we roll into commercial break here, our bigs are definitely dominating inside. I'm not sure why Trace is not playing today, but hey, if it's to keep him healthy, then I'm all about that. Galloway has been kind of injury prone. It does concern me to not see him out there because I think he could really use more time on the court. So that means today you're going to see a lot more of Tamar Bates, Malik Renew, and I'm going to assume that you're going to see like guys like CJ Gunn and Caleb Banks play a little bit more today. I'm always going to take Alex aside for them. Well, not always, but I'm going to tell you, Creek, Renew after that fall might have a sore one too. Quick question. Did you drop a bet on today's game? I thought about it today. I felt difficult. I hate betting when it went off at 28.5. Alex throwing shade, man. Her and Chris go at it pretty constantly, so that's awesome. I love the fact that we're not settling for jump shots. We keep feeding the ball inside. Malik won't miss any time. Yeah, he is so hungry. to get to that basket, and he takes a lot of good shots. I think if you keep him on that post, you're going to be good. No bets today, Creek? America. Here we go, man. It's always about you guys get into the football side of it. Hey, and just so everybody knows, Saturday in the Big Ten represents probably it's going to determine who wins the Big Ten. Michigan goes to Ohio State to play in football. That's at noon, high noon. Probably we'll have a whole different crowd up for that thing, but definitely into that possibility because that college game should be rowdy. I really like some of the guys in that game. I'm excited to get back into a little bit of college football as we approach bowl season as well. What's up, Corn Dog? Nice to see you, buddy. I like your logo, man. That's awesome. Hey, Alex, why don't you drop a Discord link for any of our new friends today? The free throw is good. It makes it 10-5. Oh, man, I can't wait to that one, bro. That one's the one I can't wait for. Next Friday at 9:10, I think. Here we go. X starts to play out high. He feeds Renew on the left wing. He's going to dribble drive, tries to get to the basket, goes up, and no good. Ball rims out, controlled by Little Rock. Little Rock's going to bring it back the other way, rotating to the right wing, start the offense out high. Miller Kopp feeds it to the free throw line where they like to start their offense. He picks up his dribble, hands it off, rotates to the right wing. They got a three-man overplay on that side. Looking to shoot. Takes a jump shot and buries it over Race Thompson. Can't get around him, so he shoots over him. Little Rock cuts the lead to 3. Here comes X back the other way. X has got the ball on the left wing. He's going to go, and the double team comes. He hedges out and nothing doing. He goes around it. Here comes a pick from Race Thompson. He gets around, gets the mismatch. Race gets the ball on the pass, feeds Renew inside, and Renew gets it knocked away, picks it back up, and puts it in. What up, B. Higgles? Here we go back the other direction. Here comes Little Rock trailing by 5. Malik Renew, 3 for 6. 6 points already. Rotates, got the ball on the left wing, looks, feeds by the free throw line. Shafino tries to jump the route, doesn't get it. Knocks the ball down. They still control. Little Rock's on the left wing, comes around a pick, get it at the free throw line. Looking to advance, nothing doing. He feeds the left wing, looks to shoot. Miller Kopp's in his face. He drives the baseline, puts it up. Kopp is in good position. He drops on the bottom of the rim. Here comes Shafino. Shafino tries to get a little cute with that pass and to feed Race Thompson on the fast break and overthrows it, and it goes out of bounds. And they keep showing Renew laying on his butt. Yeah, he's still holding that. That's going to be sore. He landed hard. Yep. And he's still touching at it, tucking that shirt in. 12-7. Here comes Little Rock across the timeline. They get the ball at the top of the key, and they start rotating around. Indiana's extending their defense out a little bit further now, trying to overplay a little bit. They're trying to jump passing lanes. He hands it off. He's still got it out high, goes around the left, tries to drive on Xavier, takes a 13-foot jump shot, no good. The rebound comes out long. He's going to take a 3, and he missed it hard off the rim. Ball's tipped out again. They still got the glass. Indiana cannot get position to get the rebound, and the ball stays at this end. Alex just pinned the Discord link for It's in the Blood. If there's something you want to see, if you want to hang out, drop memes, meet friends, have a good time, that is where it starts with this channel. Like and subscribe in here and join the Discord. If you want to get to know anybody a little bit, lots of great people hanging out with it. Here we go. They got the ball out high. He's looking, rotates it to the right wing. They try to get to the top of the key. They do. Rotate it around to the left corner. Out there with Race Thompson. He picks up his dribble, feeds to the right side off the right wing. Dribbles, takes a deep 3 with 1 on the shot clock. Long rebound to X. He controls it, but his defender cuts him off real quick. I think he was looking to start the fast break, but decides to slow it down here, which I think is good. Anytime we're in half court, we're doing really well. Xavier takes off a pick, takes a jump shot. Kind of a bad shot there. Here we come back the other direction. Indiana looks a little out of sorts right now on offense. Gets into the middle, feeds the left wing, nothing doing. Tamar Bates is on the floor right now as well. Tamar Bates has subbed in for, who did he sub in? There's a long three attempt, hard off the glass, ugly. Here we go the other direction. Xavier's going to bring it up. He's going to drive all the way. He gets fouled and puts it up, no good. It's going to go to the free throw line unless they call that on the ground. Nope, it's going to be 2 shots. I'm not sure, Sam. I haven't got into it. I've been watching the scores roll by of some of the games here lately, and I don't know why he does, honestly. Tamar gets the inbound pass. Tamar Bates gets into the middle, 13-foot jump shot, sunk it. Tamar Bates cuts into the middle. Nice left-handed stroke, gets his first basket on his first attempt, 14-7. First person other than Renew or Thompson to score so far. Hard three off the back rim, no good. Geronimo is now in the game as well. Here comes X back up the other way. X goes all the way to the basket, and that's what he should be doing, making layups. 16-7, he's still trying to defend. Coming back the other way, Little Rock throws it up off the glass. What a nice running layup by number 2. Little Rock keeps the game somewhat close, 16-9, 11:56 to go. Here we go. Bates' dribble drive again. He looks in. What a great pass to Geronimo. Geronimo puts up the reverse layup and scores. Jordan Geronimo is instant energy and offense and scores almost immediately. What a nice pass by Bates. Here comes Shafino back off the bench. He's been given direction, and I'm sure he's going to probably come in for Cop or X here on the next dead ball. 18-9, 11:28 to go. Ball's in the right side. Cop's in defense. He pulls up. He's going to take the three. He passes off instead to a 19-footer, and the big guy hits about a 19-foot jump shot. 18-11 Indiana as we keep on rolling. What is up, Eric Hale? Thank you so much for being here. Xavier's got it out high. He feeds it over to Bates. Bates over to Geronimo on the outside. They're rotating the ball out high. Bates tries to get some dribble penetration, doesn't do it. Geronimo does get dribble penetration, but is going to get called for the charge as a player control foul as he comes into the lane, and we go to timeout, 18-11. I think Geronimo thought he was inside the circle, as we will look here in just a second. Man, I'm telling you what, a little bit of stress-free basketball is a fun way to do tonight. Yeah, I haven't seen anything exceptional today. And Creek, I mean, honestly, this game's really good for us with Trace not being on the floor. We get to learn how to function without him a little bit and see how we function. Now, our looks in the half court are not near as good because the game usually rotates through Trace Jackson Davis in the half court. So, this opportunity, and I'm going to call this an opportunity to learn how to play without Trace on the field on the court is probably a good thing. I really think that at this point in time, it should be Race Thompson and Xavier Johnson taking over the game as far as controlling it. But yes, so far we look like an okay team. Man, Snowman, bro, I'm telling you, I had a blast with the Xavier game the other night, but that was really tight. You know what road basketball is like, when Division I basketball. Yeah, Texas Tech and Ohio State look pretty good. Also, man, straight up, Zona looks good. Creighton looks really good. Ian from Relics and Stack Stones. Everybody, Ian helped me with a little bit of a project for the channel. Can't wait to debut it here shortly. North Carolina. I can't wait to the North Carolina game. Kansas. We got Kansas and North Carolina on the schedule. I had that brought up just a minute ago here. I don't think I'm telling what I was talking about earlier before you got here, Creek, is that we get 2 more warm-up games. 2 more warm-up games, and then we get North Carolina at home on Wednesday the 30th at 9:15. We'll be in here for that. And then after that, we get Rutgers on the road Saturday at 4 o'clock. I will make that game as well. If we sneak through those 2 games with 2 wins, that will be exciting. I'm not sure that that's going to happen because Rutgers kind of has our number on the road in the Big Ten. I don't care how they're ranked or whatnot. That's a tough place to go and play for us. And then after that, we got Nebraska, and then right back into the fire playing Arizona on the 10th. Should be able to do that game as well. And then the next Saturday at Kansas at noon. Man, do you want to talk about a lot of good stuff going on? I'll be fired up for all of that. I should be able to make all them games and hang out with y'all, so that'll be exciting. Here we go. Here comes Little Rock looking to score to cut into this 7-point lead. Let's see who's on the floor right now. I see a CJ Gunn on the floor. Excited. Oh, almost traveled. I'll go through the lineup here. You got Bates, Gunn, Geronimo, Shafino, and Race Thompson. That's a deep 3 that gets blocked by Geronimo's athleticism. Alley-oop to Geronimo and the dunk. Jalen Shafino throws the alley-oop. Geronimo gets paid back for the block shot and gets the slam and fast break mode. What a nice play. They look like they do that every day in practice, and that is a great play. Hello, Ben. Rotates around, gets the ball to the left wing. Geronimo is out there in tow with his hands up. Good job. Race Thompson's out there as well. They go, Geronimo gets faked. He does a shot fake, and then he does another. And he gets around him. Geronimo's going to get called for the foul. A little bit excitable after the last play. Wanted to block another shot. And he going to pick up his second foul, I believe. Trace Jackson Davis is not playing. Not exactly sure 100% why. Somebody said he had a sore butt, but I'm not sure. Geronimo got excited, man. If they could learn to corral his energy and get him to be composed out there, he's going to be definitely deadly as a 6th man. Looking to see who can corral. Bates is running the point right now with CJ Gunn out there on the wing. Race Thompson drives in, hands it off to Shafino. Shafino with an 18-footer, hard off the back rim. Geronimo in the right place, right time. Offensive board and layup. Jordan Geronimo gets a rebound and a layup. Here we come back the other way in transition, and nobody got back. Here, shot from the corner, buried it. 3 for UALR, number 12. Still holding on to the 5-point lead right now. We cannot seem to get away from these guys. Rotate out high. Bates has got the ball. Feeds Geronimo at the top of the key. Hands off to Shafino. Shafino starts the offense. Pick from Race Thompson. Shafino around the pick. Feeds Gunn on the left for 3. Oh, just misses off the rim, and there's the save pass. Here comes Little Rock back the other way, rotating around, looking. He's going to pull up from 25. No good. There comes the rebound for Shafino. He's going to push. Shafino comes up. He feeds it across to Race Thompson, and Race Thompson's going to get knocked down in the paint. That will be a foul on number 5. Got a little hectic there for a minute. I don't know where my box score went on this one. Got the ball out high. They feeds it to the right wing. Bates for 3. Tamar Bates off the back rim. Race Thompson controls the glass. Just a little long with that shot for Bates. Race Thompson's going to get fouled again as their big keeps reaching. Yep, sore butt. There we go. Get the box score up here. All right, the ball's inbounded to Logan Duncombe. Gets the inbound pass and puts it up, and he scores, and there's going to be a foul. Race Thompson gets fouled from behind by Little Rock. I think that's while that shot was going down. I think the ball might stay here. Man, I'm telling you what, Race has got a towel on his head. He might be bleeding. He's walking off the court. They're going to look at the monitor to see how this foul occurred. I did not see it. Race goes up and takes an elbow right in the eye. That is not egregious, and then gets knocked down. Logan Duncombe getting some playing time. I think that's good as well. Two guys going at it hard playing basketball, and that's a hard foul, but it's just going to be unfortunate that it's going to bang him in the face. Man, I'm telling you what, that's a pretty athletic big guy there that just fouled him. He was up there in the air. He had a high vertical there. And what's up, John? Nice to see you, brother. Hope you are well. Race Thompson goes to the locker room. We can't keep getting beat up like this. What have you seen so far today? Without Trace Jackson Davis, they stick to their game plan. Here's the good part about this so far. Malik Renew and Race Thompson are still inside scoring points. Xavier Johnson, when he gets to the rim, scoring points. Jordan Geronimo on the inside scoring points. We have not found our range from outside yet and haven't really had a consistent shooter out there yet, but we are getting all our points by getting the ball inside. So this whole season, you're going to see this offense work inside out. They're going to work through them bigs, and that's probably where they should, because that seems to be the guys that can score the basketball. Unfortunately, it looks like it may be Stitches. I don't know. The way he covered up. Bates is going to shoot a technical, or they must have called some form of a flagrant there. Tamar Bates, man, if he really can, if he gets going, I think he's got potential to be one of the better ones on this team. I featured him last year because I was so excited about his change going from Texas to Indiana instead. Yeah, kind of, you know what? Reminds me a little bit of Calvert Chaney. Oh, snap. I hate to make that reference, but it looks a lot very similar. Shafino's got the ball out high. He feeds Gunn. Gunn takes a one dribble and steps in. Hard off the back rim. Nice looking shot on the ball fake. Here we come back the other way. He probably could have penetrated a little bit more. Little Brock rotates the ball around the wing into the right corner. Puts up another deep three. Hard off the rim. Gunn tips the ball to Caleb Banks. Banks knocks it out of bounds, and it will stay on this end. Jay Edwards. Damon Bailey, I don't think so much. It's kind of his elbow's really locked in, but he starts out a little wider than what a lot of them do. That's kind of what made me think of Chaney. There's the inbound. It's stolen by Shafino. He drives all the way to the basket and lays it in. Shafino with the steal and tremendous athleticism to get down the court, get the fast break basket, and Indiana does get back in defense. Rotates it around. Shafino's already on his guy on the right wing. Feeds the top of the key, looking for somebody to pass to. Left wing, got the ball. Caleb Banks out there. Bates out high. 28-17. Oh, what a nice cut. Gets the basket. CJ Gunn with the block. And Logan Duncombe's going to pick up the foul there as the ball went to another Little Rock player, but he was in good position. Logan Duncombe commits the foul. What a steal by Shafino. Behind the back dribble and then all the way to the rim and just lays it up nice and pretty. Now, the dude's got a tremendous amount of ability. He is. He's just got to learn that he doesn't have to be the scorer. I really like team basketball. I think that playing, in rhythm and finding the open man playing for the team is where it's truly at. However, I want to see a team that goes consistently 12 deep, and I want to see them play. So, you're going to get a lot of fast breaks in that, but I don't like bad shots. I like rhythm shots. I like inside out if you can, or transition threes. That's my favorite style of basketball. I just really wish we could get somebody. I wish we could get somebody to just square up and be consistent from behind the 3-point line so that it brings that defender out. I think that's going to be Little Rock at the foul line. Logan Duncombe committed his first foul. I'm glad that Coach is going pretty deep in the bench today, and these are the guys that I wanted to see. So we were talking about it at the beginning of the broadcast here that, you know what, today is going to be a day where you got a chance to go out and dominate a team, and you get to see what you got on your bench. And I think Coach is going to find out today who his bread and butter is going to be as far as these 7, 8, and 9 guys, you know, off the bench. Right now, I'm pretty sure that Bates and Malik Renew and Jordan Geronimo are pretty much going to be the first 3 off the bench. But after that, 9 and 10 is kind of up in the air, especially, you know, you're going to have guys that get injured. Who's going to be able to step up? Mike Smith, how are you, sir? I'm having a good time with a stress-free Indiana game tonight. I hope you are well. I don't remember your name in the chat so much. Where are you from? And have you been here before? What the heck happened? Somebody hit the remote upstairs, I think, and it put me over to my – that was strange. All right, here we go. Little Rock's on the free throw line. He's going to make the first one. Hey, I love Indiana, brother, and I love to dissect. I don't listen to a lot of the other commentators. I make my own opinions as we go, and I live off the word of the guys that are in the chat and hanging out with the fam. So it's a blast. He makes both free throws. He cuts the lead back down to 9. Banks has got it out high with Bates. Bates feeds Schifino. Schifino drives into the lane, feeds over to Duncombe for the dunk. Schifino gets inside the lane, drop pass to Duncombe. Easy 2 points for Indiana, 30-19. Let's go. Watch these guys get some playing time. Sets the ball up high. There's a pick. He's going to go to the left, rotates around. Duncombe switches over, cuts him off. Falls back into the bottom of the zone there area, and he picks up the other guy. There's the reach, and he cuts around, feeds it over the right wing. Nothing doing. Step back for 3. Deep, hard off the rim, no good. Schifino controls. He's looking to outlet the pass. Here comes Bates. I think they're going to call a travel on Schifino, maybe a double dribble because he got a little crossed up there right there before he made the pass. He knows he turned it over. I think Duncombe is really good. I think that he put on some weight. I really think it's going to be hard for him to get some rotational time because of how well the bigs are playing. Right on, man, and I appreciate that. Ben Sins. Oh, there's a deep 3 by Little Rock from way downtown. I think Duncombe should play more. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and he seems to, have great court awareness. Schifino dribbles into the lane, 13-footer, makes it. Jalen Hood Schifino takes it on himself to get into the lane, gets an open shooting lane, and hits the 13-footer. Here we come back the other direction. 32-22, 6:16 to go. Little Rock passes off to the right wing. They are staying out behind that three-point line with like a 4-man out, 1-man in. He dribbles, gets around, and goes all the way to the basket. Duncombe helps defend. Duncombe's going to control it and bring it up. Feeds to CJ Gunn on the wing. Gunn to Schifino. Schifino sets the offense. Tamar Bates is out deep. Thought about shooting it. Didn't do it. Looking for the pick from Duncombe. He goes around. Nothing happening. Gets the switch. Bates is going to try to get inside. Feeds Gunn. Gunn's going to dribble drive. Loses it. Schifino picks it up. 11 on the shot clock. Schifino with the deep 3, and he hit it. Not a great shot, but he did make it. Jalen Hood Schifino knocks in another basket. 35-22. Here comes Little Rock. High pick. Nothing doing. Feeds the left wing. Bates takes a chance on it. Oh, there is Caleb Banks with the block inside. Schifino starts to break. Feeds Gunn. Gunn does the reverse layup, and good. CJ Gunn showing athleticism Jalen Hood-Schifino with the great court awareness and pass. And then we come back the other way, and it's a block. Here we come back. Here comes to Bates, to Caleb Banks. Banks goes up and gets fouled. What a nice sequence of events. A little out of control there, but we score the fast break basket. They go back the other way, and they get blocked on that end, and we try to fast break it again. And Caleb Banks, Logan Duncan with the great D there. Schifino starts another break. Awesome play. But CJ Gunn with the reverse layup. There's a lot of talent on this team. A lot of talent. Thumbs up. It's all free. What's up, Dennis? Nice to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Swiffle. We're going to go back. I know we're not playing top-tier competition, Creek. I know we're not, but I really feel like the recruiting has put really good guys in this program, and I think we need to play a little bit deeper into our bench. These guys all look like they have amazing ability. 37-22, I think he missed both free throws there. I'm not positive. I'll check in just a second. Picks up his dribble out high. They start on the left side. There's a high pick. He rolls around, looking to get inside. Gets inside, floats it up, no good. Offensive rebound, and the put back there. Renew was not in good position for that glass, and here we come back the other way. X is back on the floor along with Renew. Caleb Banks is still on the floor with Tamar Bates as well, and Schifino. Schifino, another deep jump shot, in and out. Renew with offensive glass. Renew gets inside, turn around, puts it up. Oh, it just rolls off the rim. I think Banks is going to get called for the foul, trying to reach in there, get the rebound. But Renew, just a very soft shot, just rolled off the rim. I got it. Yeah, and I really think that these early games is when you should be really going 12 deep. I think that's what it's made for. Playing Xavier, I understand cutting back a little bit, going with what you know. But he gets inside, right wing for three. And there is in and out, no good. Well, another offensive rebound. We are not blocking out for crap. Another deep three on the second chance is good. And Little Rock keeps it within 10. Contest like we did last year. Which contest, Sam? BC, Jason, what's up, my brother? Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. I did Amazon gift cards on certain games last year, Sam. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. We will have, if that's what you're talking about, we can definitely do one on the next. Yeah, we will do those again, bro. It's getting close to Christmas. Not today, but let's see. I'll pick it out. I'll do one. Let's see. Let's go here. Oh, that's the wrong one. What is wrong with me? If not Jackson State, definitely the North Carolina game on 11:30. We'll do that to be a nice promotion for the game to try to really blow that one up for us to see how many people in the house. But I'll tell you what, I will probably do one on the Jackson State game as well. Either North Carolina and Rutgers or North Carolina and Jackson State. But yeah, we'll start doing them again. Pick them for bowl games. I will see if we can get that set up. We do most of our pick 'em stuff through CBS Sports if you're part of our football program there, and I'll see if we can set one up. We'll also, don't forget, Saturday we got the Michigan game in here at noon. Michigan, Ohio State. Ought to be a dandy. What's up, Vance? Nice to see you. Let's go. A lot of good stuff here today. Some not so good. Trace Jackson Davis and Galloway are both out today. So we're getting to see the 9, 10, 11 guys a lot more on the floor. What's up, Alex? Going to refresh something right here. I got a little bit of a glitch. We'll get that going. All right, here comes IU back the other direction. They're going to rotate around. They run the weave out high. There's a high pick. Double team comes. Feeds Shafino. Shafino down to Renew. Double team on Renew. Throws it across court to Cobb. Back all the way around the horn. Shafino for an in-rhythm three. No good. Race Thompson gets the offensive blast and gets knocked out of his hands as he goes up. He's going to dribble back out. They reset the play clock. Race has got 12 on the play clock, and they set it back out high with X. 9 on the shot clock. Xavier gets all the way to the rim, and it rolls off the right side. Here comes Little Rock back the other way. First team is back on the floor. Little Rock resets the offense from the left wing. Double pick out high. Nothing happening there. He's going to go around to the right, try to get inside the lane. Pulls up from 13 and passes back out to the top of key. 12 on the shot clock. Nothing doing. Good defense right here. They're keeping the ball away from the paint. He's trying to get around. Renew cuts him off. Another. Xavier reaches in there. There is a bad pass picked up by Shafino. Shafino just overthrows Xavier Johnson. The pass was too low, and that's another turnover for Indiana on the fast break. Slow down, boys. Slow down. Later, Dennis. Thank you for coming by. Much appreciated. Appreciate the love. Man, Alex and Chris going at it. Little Rock's got the ball in the post. Tipped pass. Shafino gets his hand on the cross-court pass, knocks it out of bounds. You're going to have that with these freshmen. You're going to have them learn what they can do in big-time basketball, Division I basketball, and they're going to struggle a little bit early, and hopefully they learn from their mistakes and they just get better. This team is growing in continuity. That's one thing we've seen a little bit of today. Around the pick, he gets the ball out high. Shafino fights through it. It's going to come out and defend high. Pick's going to go to the left. He tries to get around Shafino. Kopp cuts him off on the switch. Gets the ball inside, drives in the paint, puts up the floater. And that's going to be an and one, I think. Indiana has 6 turnovers this half. No, there must have been an offensive foul in there because they take that basket. They didn't give him that basket. Here comes X to start the play. Shafino on the right wing gets it. Renew has it down by the post. He's going to take a dribble and go off the glass, and it's just a little hard off the rim. The ball is just not falling today for Renew. The touch is there. It's just a little bit off. Gets inside the lane, feeds the right wing for 3. Inside out 3. Little Rock cuts the lead to 7. Sports cat wants to give Chris. Xavier gets in the lane, feeds it out to Shafino. Inside out 3. No good. Another rebound. Little Rock has settled into this game, and they're playing competitive basketball. They got the ball out high. Nothing doing right there. Little Rock is on an 8-0 scoring run here. We got to show some resilience here, play defense. And there's going to be another illegal pick by Little Rock. Got to show some continuity. Oh, Yogi. I think Yogi was the better point guard. Jordan Hulse was by far the better shooter, but Yogi Ferrell was the better point guard. It was the reason that team accelerated for 4 years and was competitive. Race Thompson to Renew. Renew to the corner. Miller Kopp. Shot fake. Step back 3. Airballed it. Jesus criminy. Have some athleticism. Here comes Little Rock back the other way. Down by 7. We need a scorer. Absolutely. And nobody wants that role right now. Double pick out high. They reset with 10 to go. Tries to get in the lane. Tipped pass. Xavier, another 3-pointer. No good. Looks like Shafino gets the rebound. He's going to bring it up, and smartly he's going to slow it down a little bit. He's going to dribble drive, look out high, nothing doing, rotates it to the left wing. X has got it, feeds Renew on the post. That is going to be a block and one. Xavier with a little floating pass over the fronted defender. Renew picks it up and puts it in and scores. Thank you, Nathan. Definitely need somebody to score. That would have been a charge had he been outside the circle. That's right. You got to find a way to fight through it. You got to manufacture points when you're not hitting shots. Short on the free throw. Renew very short on that one. Did not look good at all. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Little Rock's got the ball out high. Told you I didn't like that 28.5 point spread today. I was a bigger fan of Jordy Hulse for sure. But I really feel like that Yogi was a better floor leader. It is. You know what? It shows you how much different this team is without Trace on the floor. No, I'm sure, Ben, and that's where you're going to see the depth that we are currently playing. You know, you got to understand that every recruit on this Indiana team is probably more highly recruited than anybody on that team there. Most of those guys are probably JUCO transfers, Division II. You know, Hulse was by far the better shooter, but Yogi could make the shot when he needed to. That was the point, when he needed to. Better distributor, better dribbler. So, you know, you're seeing that when they – but here's the other thing. I hate sounding like I'm right, but when we got out of this game where we play half court and we start playing like street ball, it goes to crap. When we stay in the half court and run our offense, we're going to get good looks. Quick shots are horrible. 18 on the shot clock, 19 on the game clock. Here we go. He sends everybody back. He's going to let the time tick down. 8 on the play clock. 7. Gets the balls to right there at the free throw line. Nothing doing. 2, 1. Shot clock violation with 1.9 seconds to go. Obviously, he did not know how much time he had. FL Thunder digging with Rob. What is up, Menardo? All right, we got 1.9 to go. Shafino gets it. He's going to throw a three-quarter court off the glass to the right of the rim. No good. Indiana sustains a 9-point lead at the half. And wow. I think Woody's going to be a little ticked here at halftime today. Oh, there's another one that's not playing today. Anthony Leal, I think that's who I just saw not dressed. A lot of things to discuss here today. A lot of things that did not look very good. Let's get back into this here. And, you know, what do you notice? Let's look at what you got going here as far as statistics. Everybody always goes straight to the stats to see what's happened in this game. Little Rock, 4 for 13 from threes. That has kept them in the game. They're shooting a miserable 35%, but they're getting a lot of extra shots in their offense. They have 6 offensive rebounds, and that's more than they should have. 7 assists, 9 turnovers, a lot of fouls. Indiana, if you go down the box score here, what do you see that stands out more than anything? The fact that they got 8 assists and 6 turnovers, not great ratio right there. And, you know, the shooting is still over 50%. Nobody's hitting threes. We're 40% from the free throw line in this first half. 40% is unacceptable. For that, Renew missed 1. Banks missed 2. Tamar Bates hit both of his. 2 for 5. Other than that, it's just a very sloppily played first half here today. Too much trying to be done in transition. This team here is a half court team. Let's see, what do we got going here? Anything else I missed? While I log my giveaway contestants in. Oh, I got you, Rob. That's smart. Pre-setting them up. Yeah, it is. And that's the point. It is unacceptable. I think it's a little bit different look for these guys not having their All-American on the floor. They still put up 40 points, but they didn't look cohesive. They didn't look like a team. I really couldn't tell you who was playing point. I couldn't tell you who was running the floor. The only thing I knew about what I saw in the first half was every time they got the ball inside, something good happened. And that meant they had to run offense or get some dribble penetration. So with that being said, what do you do in the second half here to adjust what you're doing? I think you tell them to slow down a little bit. I think you coach them to get back into the half court and wear them guys out a little bit more and then take easy baskets at that point because they can't play defense for 35 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever the shot clock is. This is not a great team that they're playing today, and they look better than they actually are. There's a lot of banging going on upstairs today. Back to what we were talking about earlier. Yes, anybody that's in here, join the Discord if you're interested. And, because we're getting close to Christmas, we'll start doing Amazon gift card giveaways for people that comment in the chat. And we will do those at the end of some of these streams. I will get, it just depends how many are in here for the Jackson State game. Definitely we'll do one at the end of the North Carolina game. There will probably be more people, but a lot of time people watch on their TV and they hang out that way. They don't chat. So you have to chat to be part of the giveaway. That's how the tool works. So you'll just have to drop a chat and here throughout the night. And then we will, at the end of the game, once we kind of go through when it's over and a lot of people just clear out, those who hung out, enter the chat. We'll do giveaways for random Amazon gift cards like we did last year. So we can do that on several of the games before Christmas here. I'm excited because I looked at the schedule and I don't think there's anything else I have to miss. So I can be in here and hanging out with everybody for most of the games going forward. Oh, Chris, for sure. We're all nerds, man. We got that going on. Mike Smith, John, they're good this year. A deep team with talent all over the floor. Yeah, the only thing that's yet to be determined, John and Mike, is who the shooter's going to be. I know Woodson thinks that it's Miller Kopp. I know that that's the intention, but he is not showing it. I feel like we're going to see a benching before too long. He's going to be a six-man type of guy. And, with Geronimo's energy on that wing and Tamar Bates's very smooth play, he might drop down to 8 or 9. And I'm not even sure I like him there. But he does have good leadership skills, and he's a hard-nosed kid, and I think that's why he stays on the floor. Not saying I agree with it, but that's Coach. Coach is going to do what Coach wants to do. Yeah, stuff like that Comic-Con would be fun. I'm not sure what's wrong with him because evidently, I was never impressed with him at Northwestern. Yeah, that's a shame. The North Carolina game will be the fun one. Yes, Coach Woody has definitely got the guys to buy in to what he's selling. And I can't say that for Archie Miller never really had a direction for the team, I don't feel like. I was not a huge Tom Crean was okay. He just never had that big game experience. Rutgers game. Yeah, that's next Saturday at 4. Yeah, Kat, we'll be picking football at 9, or we should be. Just as soon as this ends today. Archie reminds you of Zach Taylor. Yeah, I felt like Archie was a good coach. I don't feel like he was a good leader. Does that make sense? I feel like he was really good and knew the game, but he wasn't a good judge of leadership and didn't really keep the guys motivated into a system. He just seemed like he was out there, with X's and O's and not much behind it. Amazon on the Rutgers game. I'll save it. I will do one on Rutgers. That's the first Big Ten game. Archie wasn't relatable. Yeah, and how's he doing? I think he's at Rhode Island. I wonder if he found now at Dayton. At Dayton, man, Archie Miller was good. That's a tough place to play. It seemed like he put together some really good runs there. Not really sure what the difference was. Don't think he's won a game. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the Big Ten was a big jump for him. A mid-major is for sure. No worries, bro. No worries. What's up, Wiffle? Thank you for stopping by today, brother. We're cruising close to the end of halftime. Yep. I think they finally got a coach that Coach Knight is happy with. Renew's scoring 30. If them balls would just keep dropping, they've been rolling off the rim. His shots are they're very soft. And I think if he gets a few more to drop, he could put up 30. Got 10 so far today, I think. Yeah. Shafino, man, finally starts playing. He's playing a little bit better. Shafino had 3 turnovers in that first half. It was kind of troubling. Most of those were bad passes. That was him trying to take off and run a little too much, a little too fast. Got to get back in here after halftime. Let's get something rolling, man. We got 5 more minutes before the start of the second half. Super glad to be in here tonight. Super glad to be with y'all. Anybody that's new that's in the chat today, trying to really push everybody to join our Discord, be part of the fam. Got some new stuff coming up here shortly for the channel. I think everybody's going to like. Not quite ready yet. Takes a few days to get everything done, but the beginning of it is already finished. So I got the graphic stuff back today. Also, tonight at 9 o'clock, if you want to check out our weekly football picks, Alex and I will be in here banging them off each other. I've already got mine made. They're in my phone, locked up for the week. I surprised myself with some of my picks today, and I may change my mind at some point tonight. But there's going to be some good football this weekend. Really excited to see Cincinnati at Tennessee. What's that, Ben? You agree about what? Yeah, it just didn't fit the bill. I think being an IU coach with the precedent that was set with Coach Knight, I think it's going to be very difficult for anybody other than a Bob Knight guy to be that guy where the whole fan base gets behind. And right now, so far into his tenure, I think Coach Woody has got that. You got Ole Miss in the Egg Bowl. Join the Discord. Put that in there. Is that one of the games? I'm not sure what the Egg Bowl is. I'm not sure if that's sarcasm or not either. Yeah, me too. There was a lot of stuff about this week's football slate that's really got me a little twisted up. I agree. He expected to come in and the recruits just to follow and him have a top recruiting class every year and not have to coach. Geronimo, asked by Mr. Luis Geronimo. Jordan Geronimo has definitely the guy that comes in off the bench and gives energy. He's instant offense. They're showing him on the fast break right now. He got the block and then the alley-oop dunk. Jordan Geronimo is a guy that as soon as he learns to actually slow down a little bit and not be so handsy and foul and be so foul prone, he has got a chance to be a very huge contributor on this team. He has come in off the bench today and played exceptionally well for the time. I think he's earning his playing time. And just curious, Luis Geronimo, are you a relative of Jordan Geronimo? Because, you spell your name the same way. I definitely have a very good opinion of him. I think he just really needs to work on being a more technical player. Slow down, be a little more technical. And I think oh my God, that's so awesome. That's flipping awesome. I appreciate you being in the chat. You're the second relative of one of these Indiana players that signed on here. Tamar Bates' father signed up as soon as I did the video on him joining. I love Geronimo. I think he's just so energetic and he goes out there and he plays with such heart. I love the passion. Just got to slow down just a little bit. Nah, Chris, not a UFC guy. Yeah, Crean tried to overcoach. That's why he's failed just about everywhere. Oh my gosh. He's the exact same type of player, just a little bit longer. Very, very good, Creek. OG Anunoby. But see, that's the thing. His athleticism, if he keeps improving, will get him into the NBA. And OG Anunoby's having a very good NBA career, not being the most athletic of basketball player. And I'm not saying Jordan's not athletic. I'm just saying that he is he's just so high-spirited. He's like, I think he sees the game so fast and he wants to move before he can. Yeah. Same guy. Al, I love that. But thank you. I appreciate that, Luis. And I'm sure everybody here does as well. It's really nice for sure. He's one of them that I think could end up being a starter this season. I really do. I think they're going to have to sit Miller Kopp down at some point because he's not giving. Jordan can shoot the ball from outside too when he goes in rhythm. Yeah, Creek, you look at Anunoby's NBA career and go back and you know what, you're going to force me into going back and watching some of his early games as a freshman and a sophomore, and I bet you I'm going to see a lot of similarities. High flying athleticism, really athletic plays, stuff that he can definitely fix. But that's one thing you can't teach. You can't teach a player to be athletic. I got to admit, I wasn't sure if he would hang out another season, but I think it's really going to benefit him to stay in here. The other guys that have transferred out have not found a good home really for any of them so far. Here we go. Second half of basketball started. Little Rock's down by 9. They're going to feed it out. They're going to start out high, down to 20 on the shot clock. There's a high pick. He rotates around. Xavier Johnson's got him, rotates it to the left, down inside on the block against Renew, puts a shot up. He gets the roll. Renew was in good position. Better play by Little Rock. The lead is cut to 7. Here comes X across the timeline. Feeds Shafino on the right wing. Race Thompson dribbles to the left, hands it off to X. Over to Shafino off the pick. Feeds it down to Renew on the block. Renew's going to dribble drive. They're going to call that a charge. Man, I think that was a flop. There's no way he knocked him down that hard. Walk Creek says we might be in trouble. Trace Jackson Davis looking stylish in the pinstripes on the bench today. Gets inside. He's looking to penetrate. Xavier plays really good defense. That's it. Man up, D up. Slide your feet. He gets around him, throws the layup up high off the glass. Oh, good God. Follow the rim. Ball comes off the rim. I'm not sure what the call is going to be here. Let's see. What an offensive play. Race Thompson's going to probably get the foul there. Yes, he is. That basket's not going to count off the dunk, but that was some high-flying, get-to-the-rim stuff there. First free throw's up, and it's good. Cuts it to 6. I know you are. I see it too right now. These kids are starting to believe that they can win this game. Here I was talking about a stress-free night. And the second free throw is off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Renew. Indiana's going to bring the ball up. You got to establish the half court here, fellas. They're playing their snug defense out high. They're playing tight on you. Race gets it over to Shafino. Shafino's going to dribble, work it out high. 10 on the shot clock. Feeds Xavier. There's going to be a foul off the pass, and Indiana's ball will be back out of bounds. That's the first team foul for Little Rock this half. We've already got 2 team fouls. Get to the rim. These jump shots are not where it's at. Get to the rim. Gets the ball into Renew. Renew's got the mismatch on height. Feeds Shafino. Shafino has nothing doing. He's going to reset the offense. Feed Renew on the post. Double team. Somebody's open. Kopp's open in the corner for 3, and he hit it. Miller Kopp finally does his job and gets the open 3 after the double team. Cross-court pass by Renew. Renew, excellent work. And they're going to force UALR into calling a timeout, setting up a man press there. Nice event there. Renew dribbles down, and he feeds it across court to Kopp with the double team coming and makes a shot. Yes, sir, we need to wake the F up. That's what, Kopp can shoot a wide open jump shot like that, but that's what we've been saying every game. It's about time. He just waits it seems like he waits till the end to score or play decent. Let's see. Why is my scoreboard not updating? Must have just froze. That was a big shot because we haven't been able to hit anything from the outside today. There was only one other three-pointer hit. That was by Shafino in the first half. And, to get that inside game. No, it's not, Tim. Sorry, I had to my scoreboard froze. And thank you, Tim. Nice to see you, my brother. My son. Tim, my son. Yeah, Creek. This is where your Xavier Johnson, Race Thompson need to be better. They need to. Somebody's got to, settle this team and control it. You can't say your freshmen are the guys to do that. You're looking for experience. And you know what? I'm just going to throw the responsibility on Kopp. If he's out there, he's a senior. He should be helping settle this team down and making good headsy plays out there to keep them grounded in what they need to do. So I'm waiting to see which one kind of shows up or if they just kind of are lethargic about it and Shafino tries to do it. Man, I'm so excited to be in here today. I wanted to be here the other day when we did the Bengals game, and I knew that one was going to be rough. I didn't expect this one to be tight, and it's not fun, but so far. Yeah, we need to be a 35% three-point shooting team, and we need to hit about 5 or 6 at least per game. We got to be somewhere around there. We got to have an outside presence. Or what's going to happen in the Big Ten is teams are going to pack inside on us, and they're going to force us into shooting that shot. And somebody's got to hit them, or we won't win games. You got to keep the defense honest. Just like in football, if you don't run the ball, they're going to sit back in a two deep zone. You got to be able to run. And that's the thing. Renew, super heads up play there to get that ball to Kopp and know that he was the open guy cross court. I think so, Tim. She has not chatted a whole lot. Oh, for sure. Yeah, if you start hitting 3-point shots, that double team will go away, and then your bigs can get the post up baskets. I mean, that Indiana's game we've already known is going to be inside out this year. The 3-point game is only going to come from passes from inside. Puppet says the WNBA is better. I beg to differ. What a nice ball fake by Little Rock. He puts up a shot, gets his own rebound, and goes back up again. No defense played there. Here comes Xavier across the timeline, up 7, 42-35. Gets dribble penetration, feeds into Race Thompson for the baseline dunk. There's a quick basket, great play, good pass. And X is going to pick up a reach-in foul coming back the other way. That will be the third team foul on Indiana. Xavier Johnson held onto the ball till the exact right moment. Race Thompson with the easy basket. We established the paint. It's lights out. 44-35. Kopp's defending out high. There's the pick, trying to get around it. Kopp will fend him off. Stays out there with him. Another pick. There's the swap, and he swaps back. Rotates it to the right wing. Tip pass by Schifino. It ends up in the hands of their big on the baseline. 10 on the play clock. Goes around, turnaround jump shot. Renew straight up. No good. Race Thompson with the rebound. Here comes Schifino. Schifino's got the ball. He's out high. He looks to Xavier across court for three. Nope, he's going to dribble and drive, get inside. Schifino for three. Inside out. Short off the rim. No good. Here comes Little Rock. Little Rock's going to bring it up the left side. They do not have numbers. They will pull it back out and start high. Rotates to the right. Sets high. Dribble drive. Gets inside. Throws it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. No good. And a foul. Not cutting the ball off. Rule number 1 in basketball. Stop the ball from getting to the basket. Little Rock is expending a lot of energy here in these first 3 minutes. Everybody's they're already bent over. First free throw is good. I am not hating on the NBA. Second free throw is no good. Renew controls it. There will be an offensive foul on Little Rock, and that will be the second team foul on Little Rock. We've already got 14 fouls in less than 3 minutes. What's up, JB? Double team comes on. They're pressing. Xavier gets across the timeline. Race Thompson with the end-to-end dunk. Oh, my God, Sky. Race Thompson, Xavier Johnson make a nice play there. Awesome play. Highlight reel. Cutting it short for that tonight. They get the ball inside, and Renew gets the foul. Little Rock gets punched in the face. Race goes with the left hand and 2 steps from the free throw line and slams it home on the fast break. But you don't get back and defend. Guess what happens? I don't know, Puppet. What league has better dunks? First free throw. The free throw is no good. Here comes Schifino going to bring the ball up. Indiana is up 8. They have not gained any distance. Schifino's going to dribble out high and another sloppy pass, trying to feed it inside. Schifino trying to be a little too cute right now. Yeah, they're going to run a lot of laps in practice tomorrow. Oh, ball fake gets around Geronimo. Easy basket. Here comes the second team. Cuts the lead down to 6 with 16-17 to go. Xavier's going to bring their ball across the timeline. Right now, Geronimo's the first one off the bench. X gets all the way to the rim and one. Drive to the basket every time. Yeah, no defense. You're absolutely correct. Good defense solves all of this because at that point, Little Rock has 25 points right now and struggling to score, and we're not playing good defense. You get the inbound to Schifino out high. I guess that basket was before that foul was before the shot. No basket for X. Schifino drives, looks, nothing doing. He's got 2 guys on him all the way to the rim, nothing doing. Feeds it out to X with 9 on the play clock. X is going to dribble drive, get inside, floats it out to Race Thompson with 3 on the shot clock, wide open, no good. Race Thompson misses the 3, and there's going to be a foul on Little Rock. My goodness. I'm just telling this game, the defensive, we're scoring enough points in this game. Our defense is ugly. We're in deep doo. Wasn't ready to play today. Now, look, Creek. So if you want to go back to our conversations last year, in the second half, Woodson shortens his bench. He plays everybody in the first half. But if the game's kind of tight, he's not going to do that in the second half. Is he going to let these guys wear out and let them beat us today? Food for thought. Because we seem to get a lift from 6, 7, 8, 9. When we get into that's full second team, let our starters get a good break. I feel like the game's not in jeopardy yet, but when you let a team that you should be beating by 15 to 20 points right now hang around, they start to believe, and you put the feeling of belief in kids that have athletic ability and have been kind of overlooked their whole lives because they end up, and I'm not saying kids that go to junior college are technically overlooked, but they just never got the credibility of any high recruits. Now they're playing against top recruits, and they're thinking we're just as good as these guys. That's powerful. Belief in something is powerful. And they're starting to look like they believe they can win this game. Yeah, we couldn't play much worse. But, it might be a necessary evil, without Trace. And Trey Galloway is a very stabilizing player as well. He is definitely, he don't make a lot of mistakes on the floor. He would have been a very good one in this game. Yeah, you're learning today how important Trace Jackson Davis is to this team. Honestly, he is that important. Not only does he draw the double teams and score, he's a very good passer, and he makes good, ball in hand decisions. Because that's just the way it goes. You get several of these games. Yeah, that's what he's saying in the timeout right now, Creek. He's telling these guys, I don't give a crap about offense right now. You need to go out there and defend the ball. I don't want to see that ball get to the basket and get around you guys again. There better be help defense there. You better cut off somebody. You better be knocking somebody down at that point. Inbound pass from under the basket comes to X. X has got on the baseline. He drives, Feeds it to Race Thompson, who's got great position inside. Double team comes. Race puts it up. No good. Geronimo tips the ball away. And Race Thompson drew all as the foul in there, it looks like. Man, Shafino's a big kid. I didn't realize how big he is. Fouls have evened up at 5 apiece here. What up, Dave? And Race Thompson bangs it in off the front rim. Just enough energy to get it over. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That's a good analogy. I was thinking Jalen Rose. Second free throw is good as well. Race Thompson gets both of them to go. Indiana's in a full court press, man press. They back off. Miller Kopp's out there against the point. Gets the ball across the timeline. They set the offense on the left wing. High pick, nothing doing. Gets inside, gets all the way around Shafino and scores the basket. He did not cut him off there. Help did not show. There's a pass to the top of the key. They're running the weave out high. Shafino's dribbling, looking inside. Geronimo's open on the right wing. They feed the ball to Race. Race gets in, puts it up, draws the foul. Feed the middle of the post. Race was going to go do the dunk, but they didn't let him have it. Race can eat at the free throw line today. First free throw's up, and it is good. (49-42), 15:08 to go. Second free throw's up, and it's also good. Race Thompson is kind of stabilizing the inside game here right now as we come back across the timeline. Our Little Rock's going to work the ball around the top of the key. Got it to the left wing. Nothing happening. He feeds it inside. Geronimo gets the tip pass. Feeds it back to the top of the key. Feeds it over. Shafino tries to cut it off. Nothing doing. Rotated around. 9 on the play clock. Gets all the way to the basket. Shots blocked. And Shafino controls. Here we come. Back the other way. Slow it down. Run offense. Shafino's going to drive. He's going to get all the way to the goal. And he's going to draw a foul. Oh, that's out of bounds off Shafino. Race Thompson with some good defense there. As Geronimo got beat, Shafino just turned the ball over again. Let's go. Play some D. 50-42, 14:31 to go. Ball's on the right wing. They feed the top of the key. Back over to the left side. Tamar Bates is out there in tow. Rotates around. And there's going to be an illegal pick on number 11. They've been drilling them with that today. Just an ugly game so far. For us, anyway. I think Little Rock likes it this ugly. Johnson drives all the way to the basket, gets blocked. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay on this end. Johnson made it all the way to the basket, but did get blocked. Went up strong. I'll take that. Inbound pass coming. Tamar Bates has got it. He's going to dribble into the lane, and he flips it up. He looked like he was a little out of control there, but they're going to call a foul. That is the 8th team foul on Little Rock. We've had 13 fouls called in less than 6 minutes of play. Yeah, they are athletic. Because your 4 and your 5 start the offense from the top of the key. Bates has got a great looking stroke. Going to shoot a couple free throws here, or at least a 1-and-1. First one's good. Yes. What's going on, Pizzle? Second free throw is also good. Indiana extends back to a 10-point lead. Let's play some defense and finish this game strong. They're getting awful handsy and they're getting a lot of fouls, so you're wearing them down. Just keep pressure on defense. Rotates around. He's going to shoot a deep three off the dribble. No good. Geronimo loses the rebound, but it goes to Xavier Johnson, who's going to push it up the court. Feeds Kopp on the wing. Kopp's going to step back for three, and he hit it. Miller Kopp with a second three in a row. He's starting to warm up a little bit. Thank goodness we need a shooter. 55-42, and then we go from 6 back up to a 13-point lead. Gets the ball in the post. They feed it back out. Double team came. Wide open three. Buried it. Why double the post? You're better. You don't need to double the post. Just play defense. 10-point game. 13-19 to go. X is going to get all the way to the rim. Feeds Kopp in the corner for another three. Kopp hits another one. Where in the hell has this guy been all my life? That's the Kopp I want to see. But that all starts with dribble penetration. Set the ball out high. They're going to reset with 20 on the shot clock. Here comes the high pick. X gets around the pick. He's going to rotate it over. He's looking. He pushed off there a little bit. No call. There's a pick again. He's going to try to drive. That's not a foul. That is offensive. He pushed off with his arm. Xavier's going to draw a charge there because the guard was a little antsy trying to get to the rim. But if you watched the play before, Xavier Johnson Kopp the first time with the step back three was really good because he let his defender go by. The second one, everybody was packed inside and Kopp was in position on the wing. Those are the shots that he can make and needs to make. 58-45, 13-point lead. Xavier feeds it to Geronimo. It goes off his fingertips. Pass was a little hot. Too many turnovers today. Way too many turnovers. Take your time. You got it. 12:38 to go. And you notice that the spunk from Little Rock is kind of gone because they're walking the ball up the court most of the time. Pick out high, goes around looking inside. Nothing doing. There's a switch. Feeds it to the right wing. Looking to get the ball inside against Kopp. Kopp's guy's out about 16 foot. He's defending. Gets inside the lane. Turnaround jump shot. No good. X controls the rebound. Here we come back the other direction. Xavier looks under control. He's going to dribble drive, tries to get inside. He's going to draw the foul as he dishes it to Race Thompson. That is the game. Xavier Johnson. He's got a sore ass, Dave. I think he landed on his tailbone. I think they're giving him the day off. Kopp got the double dribble cheat code. Yeah, hopefully that lasts for longer than like 3 trips down. But it happened at a very good time when Indiana needed scoring, so I'm not going to complain. I still don't like him. X makes his first free throw, extends to 14. Yeah, he can take over these games. He just doesn't realize his own potential. His problem is when he starts thinking he's a shooter. Second free throw is also good. 60-45. Indiana extends to 15. We can breathe a little bit for a minute here, but you got to stay on your defensive. You got to stay tight on D. Geronimo's out high. He's going to try to get around him. Cuts him off. Double team comes. Three-pointer from the corner. Airballs it. That foul is going to go on Bates, I think. It's going to be a timeout here under 12. But yes, in this second half, Creek, Xavier Johnson being assertive as a guard, Race Thompson cleaning up, making free throws, and Miller Kopp making a few shots. That's what seniors are supposed to do. When you're open, you're supposed to make shots. Now, any other time in the game, Miller Kopp hasn't made a lot, but these 3 threes have been big. Game's a lot tighter than what I wanted it to be, that's for sure. Butler is up on Tennessee earlier. Butler always puts a decent team on the floor. Is Lamar Jackson still the coach there? I think that's his name. Dave, you never really I don't know if we really figured out. I think we were trying to convert you to be an Indiana guy, but I don't think that was going to work for basketball. Get this lead up over 20 and I'll feel better. But, I think Coach really still needs to go deep in his bench. Yeah, just hit about 3 more tonight. That'd be good. Yeah, thick through thin and thinner. There was a stretch in the 90s where I remember they made some good runs. Had some pretty good teams. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I said it. Probably a new group of people in the chat. If you have not been here before, please feel free to join our Discord. Also, since we are entering the holiday season now, during some of these sports broadcasts, we'll be doing Amazon gift cards at the end of the night. For those who chat in the chat, it will be a drawing. Yeah, you have connection up here, though, Tim. I remember we talked about that before. We'll start doing a couple Amazon gift cards for the chat, for those who hang out the whole night. Definitely appreciate you guys. It's a lot of fun. Because they show good teams on the NFL Plus. Yeah, I can't remember when the wheels fell off at Missouri. Oh, AJ Guyton. Man, that's who I'd like to see back on this team. Oh, came out of Chicago, Illinois, worked hard for 4 years. There's a 3 by Little Rock, and it is good. Step back 3. Race Thompson didn't get there in time. He immediately cuts that lead back to 12. Here we go. Geronimo's got it out high. Him and Xavier are working a 2-man game. Pick comes. Geronimo cuts to the baseline. There's Kopp off the wing. Open 3. They set a play for Kopp there to get a jump shot, and he missed it, but it was pretty close. It was in and out. And Geronimo gets the block. He gets beat, and his guy, he stuffs him. Here we come back the other direction. X is going to dribble, try to get inside, nothing doing. He spins around his guy, feeds Geronimo for 3. Hard off the back rim, no good. Here comes Little Rock. Dribble penetration, shoot it at the rim. And Geronimo's going to get called for the foul there. He's kind of, I feel you, Jordan. His demeanor says a lot about that. 60-48, 11:07 to go. Renew comes back into the game. I want to see some more CJ Gunn. Logan Duncombe, get them guys back in there. Free throw is up, and it is good. That was their first 1-and-1 today. Indiana Southeast, New Albany, Indiana. Second free throw is up for DJ Smith, and he buries it. 14 points on the day. Here's the inbound to Bates. Bates is going to get it to X. X is going to bring the ball across the timeline. We crossed the 11-minute mark. 10-point lead for Indiana. Gets it on the right wing down to Renew. Renew's about 18 from the basket. Double team comes. He dribbles out, rotates it around, back out to Xavier. 13 on the play clock. X is going to dribble drive. He's trying to get to the basket. Gets to the basket. Feeds Renew. Renew controls and feeds it inside to Geronimo for the dunk. Renew with great court awareness. Makes the easy pass. Finds the open guy. Indiana's up by 12. Brings the ball back across the timeline. Sitting out high, he tries to get around Renew, puts it up. They're going to call a foul. Renew's going to draw another foul today. Going right at him hard today. Let's see how many is that. That will be his 4th personal foul. Has had a little bit of trouble with foul trouble today. Renew is going to go to the bench. So much for him getting 30 today. All right. Little Rock's back at the free throw line. First free throw is good. They're getting free points at the stripe. Not fun. Keep that lead at 11. Renew looks upset on the bench with this play. Second free throw is good as well. Cut it back to 10. Bringing it up the court. It's going to hand it off. Miller, Kopp, they're running a bit of a weave out high with Bates, Kopp, and Johnson. Johnson gets to the basket, hands it off to Race Thompson. Easy dunk. When he gets dribble penetration and gets into the lane, something good's going to happen every single time. 12-point lead for Indiana, 9:58 to go in the game. Little Rock's trying to dribble, get around, try to do some one-on-one stuff. He gets the basket. Geronimo swats that right back out, but it goes into the hands of number 2, and he makes another 3. Great block by Geronimo. Unlucky break to get another 3-pointer. Little Rock still on a 10-4 run. 2 minutes in that run. Cut the lead back to 9. X has got it out high. He's looking to get inside. Nothing doing. Rotates it around. He's going to dribble in. He's going to push. He's going to try to get around him. Can't do it. Feeds it back to Bates for 3. Tamar Bates does not make the 3 off the back rim. Here comes Little Rock, who can cut it to 7 or maybe even 6 here with a basket. Pick out high. Gets around, drives to the baseline. Puts it up. Gets blocked. Gets his own rebound. Puts it in. Little Rock cuts the lead to 7 with 9:04 to go. We are not looking very good right now. Not defending that ball whatsoever. Shafino's coming back in off the bench. We are running our starters tired here. Rodish gets it over. Geronimo takes the 3. Sunk it. Jordan Geronimo off the pass from Xavier Johnson. Hits a 3-pointer. Much needed right there to get us back to double digits with 8:39 to go in this game. They're going to try to work it out one-on-one on high. He's trying to get around Geronimo. Geronimo's having none of this pick. He works through it every time. He dribbles, feeds it across. There's another 3 by the Jones kid. Hard off the back rim. Offensive rebound. Another block by Geronimo. Here comes Tamar Bates on the fast break. He's going to drive all the way to the basket and put it up and in. Tamar Bates picks up the loose ball and scores. Here they come pushing all the way back the other way. Right wing, dribble penetration, gets to the glass. Airballs it. Kopp tips it to himself, and controls the loose ball. Xavier Johnson will choose to slow it down as we come back across the timeline here. 7:53 left. Xavier, nobody defends him, shoots it. He hits the 3-pointer. Xavier Johnson, with no defense, steps up and hits another 3. That's 2 in a row. Everybody's starting to stand at Indiana, trying to build a run here. But it starts on the defensive end as they call timeout on the floor. Yeah, Ben, I assumed it would happen, but guess what? This score is 72-57, and we are at timeout. Scoreboard's updated. I don't know what you're talking about. Used to hang out there a lot. I did too in the early 90s, Ben. You're welcome, Sam. Much appreciated. 28 in the house. Everybody, if you want to join the It's in the Blood family, join our Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. Also, smash the like. I got 24 of you guys that have hit that button today. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button. We will be here for a lot of Indiana's basketball games this season, especially if their schedule works out with mine. Also, After the stream here tonight, Alex and I will be doing our weekly football picks for the week. Didn't have the money to live there. My story's a rough one, Ben. I found living there and being in school there cost me a lot because I did not respect the education I was being given, and I got forced out in my sophomore year. Dave's down to the point where he's figuring it out. He's figuring 80 will cover in this game. I think you're absolutely right. I do not like this team scoring 70 against us. I don't want to see that. No, that was my own fault. Uh, okay. I don't know where that came from, but needs to hush. Uh, where's this at? There's one way to fix it. Okay, here we go with the inbound pass. 72-57. Gets it in at the last second to Race Thompson on the wing. Here we go. Oh. So they made the three. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he never stepped out of bounds. Throw the ball back. So that's a turnover. He was getting tired. I got you, Ben. First free throw is up, and it's good by Race Thompson. I am not working Friday. Maybe from home. Races up with the second free throw is also good. Indiana extends to 17 now, 74-57. As they continue to man press, Jordan Geronimo backs off a little bit. Taylor Johnson picks him up at the top. Feed it to the top of the key. They rotate it to the wing. Dribble, trying to find some place to go. Tamar Bates in defense. Rotates it around. Nothing doing. Goes to the left wing. There's the high pick. He's going to get around it. And I'm thinking Xavier out here. Ball rebound. What's up, Shelby's? No doubt, Tony, for sure. Yes, sir, Sam. Free throws off the rim, no good. Second one coming. We'll be here for the North Carolina game. Number one be in the house. That'll be awesome. You know what? One thing I noticed on that play is Jordan Geronimo was blocking out, and you gotta love that effort. 74-58, 7:13 to go. We need to put up another 20 or 30 here. Need to start letting this bench come out and play a little bit, coach. Play the bench some more. Let's see what they got. I know you're worried about losing right now, but let it play. X is going to dribble to the left side. 18. He's going to go all the way to the basket and put it up and in with the layup. Gets around this guy, scores an easy two. X puts another basket on the board. Here we come back the other direction. Dribbling out high over to the right, left wing, nothing doing. Tamar Bates is there. Tries to get around. There comes the help. Nothing doing. Gets into the lane, puts a 13-footer. Hard off the rim. Clock gets the rebound and just re-entered the game. Xavier's going to be content to slowly walk the ball up and cross the timeline with 6:30 to go. 18 point advantage for Indiana. Now the question is, can they get to the spread? And what a nice pass from X down to Race Thompson as his defender leaves him. Easy two right there. 78-58. Indiana's up 20, and it looks like Little Rock will take a timeout. They're done. There's no energy left on that team right now. They expended it trying to get back in the game. And I'm not even going to say it's a conditioning thing. What's up, MH Plays? Nice to see you, brother. But you see that it's just falling apart for them right now. They're just barely able to keep their position. Free throw, hard off the back rim, no good. I don't like it that you have to play basketball to where I feel like they should beat this team before they wore out. What's up, MH Plays? Yes, hello, hello. Second free throw's up, and it is good. Geronimo's going to take it out. Here comes X. Back the other way. 19-point lead, 6:13 to go. Whoa. We'll get to that in a second, Chris. Xavier's going to get to the rim. He feeds it to Race Thompson and another easy layup. They're just playing pitch and catch and shoot right now between seniors out here. 80-59. Little Rock looks, passes deep three, no good. Rebound controlled by Race Thompson. Xavier Johnson. Xavier's going to walk it up the court. Will this IU team be one and done after this year? Will it be back to what it has been lately? Race Thompson slips the defense, gets to the baseline, and turns it over on the pass to Geronimo. Here comes Little Rock back the other way, dribbles to the rim, puts it up. Geronimo is a presence. He swats that stuff into the third row. I honestly think that this team will continue to grow and rebuild. We will lose Trace Jackson this year. I don't think he has another year of eligibility, or do I think he will use it? Race Thompson will depart. It's going to be hard to say whether these young guys stay or not. It depends on how well they progress this year. But I think the recruiting is in line to keep restocking this team like we used to do. So there might be a little bit of a letdown after this year because we have so many seniors, but I don't think we're going to go back to not making the tournament and playing well. Thank you, MH. Appreciate it. Layup by Little Rock there, 61-80, 4:55 to go. Somebody from Ohio State says hello and welcome to the stream. Shapino with the layup, little floater in off the glass, 82-61. Ohio State, we'll see you guys Saturday as you play Michigan. We will be live for that game. Hope to see you here. Feeds the ball to the top of the key, nothing doing. Rotates it around, nothing going. Geronimo's out playing defense. Indiana looks like they're playing in good position for defense right now. They feed the post. Takes the 18-footer, no good. Rebound to Shapino. Here we come back the other direction. Shapino's going to blow it up after he crosses the timeline and set the offense. There's the pick. He's going to try to get around it, gets the switch he wanted, looking for a jump shot, dribbles into the lane, throws it up, and Shapino flips it up from the right block and makes it another basket right in a row for Jalen Hood Shapino. 11 points today. He's finally getting a little bit of points here at the end of this game. Is Renew the most talented player on this team? Maybe. Deep three by Little Rock. Airballs it. No legs left to shoot that jump shot. Malik Renew has the best footwork for a young guy I think I've seen in a while. His court awareness is excellent. He's still a freshman, and he's going to make freshman mistakes, but he could be the most talented guy on the team, honestly. What's up, Mr. Sam? Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. But he's definitely the most exciting new person that we've had in a while. Him and Shafino, I think they're going to be dynamic. Yeah, Trace is actually the most talented guy. I really love this kid's footwork for a big, and I like that he's not selfish and he passes the ball well. But yeah, well, this team doesn't go well without Trace Jackson. And we're going to hit 90 without Trace on the floor today. And no matter what anybody says after this game is over, how ugly it was for a while, not having Trace and finding a way to win and pull away from this team at the end is going to help us down the road. Yeah, Race Thompson. That's a lot of that has to do with Xavier Johnson and his dribble penetration. Race is getting a lot of good looks and getting a lot of feeds because of dribble penetration. Let's see what else we got in that. Who's 5 for 10 today? Coach Shafino's 5 for 12. Freshman. Race Thompson's got 20. And then you got Miller Cobb and Xavier Johnson both with 9. Your starters are almost all in double digits. Balanced scoring. Jordan Geronimo off the bench with another 11. 5 for 6 from the floor, 1 for 2 from behind the three-point line. 2 rebounds, 5 blocks. Geronimo's got 5 blocks in this game. Wow. I don't know. I never count Matt Painter out as a coach. But Gonzaga is going to be a pretty tall task. I'm not really sure where Purdue stands here, honestly. I know Zach Eden's still there. I feel like they're always a really good team that underperforms a little bit. West Virginia and Bob Huggins is still coaching there. That'll be a good game. I would definitely be interested in that. Is everybody interested in eating some turkey tomorrow? I know I am. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Ah, Renew, or who is that? TJ Gunn's into the game. He misses the first shot there. They went to their second full third team here. CJ Gunn, Logan Duncan, and Caleb Banks all enter the game with Coach Shapino and Kamar Bates out there. So we went to fresh legs to finish this game out. These guys here, these minutes are important. They've been the most impressive. I'm going to still say no. I think they've made leaps and bounds in progress. I I think they have a lot of weaknesses that they've got to really work on as a team. Now, granted, Chris, you know me, I'm very hard on these teams. I believe they should, I call them out for everything I think they do wrong. Um, but Trace Jackson Davis has made his case for being. There's a block right there as Caleb Banks goes to the basket. I think Trace Jackson Davis has made his case at why he's such a strong choice nationally for National Player of the Year. I think Race Thompson really plays really good with him on the floor as well. We have a foul, Sam. I believe that they changed that. I think it's a travel instead of an offensive foul now. But yeah, we've got some room to be making a case of being, most impressive. Gets the ball on the right wing, back over to a deep three, no good. Good position by Banks, and he saves it out of bounds from going out of bounds. Shafino going to bring it across the blue line. 2:30 to go, 84-62. Shafino loses the ball. Here comes Little Rock, and Shafino's going to foul on the shot after being stolen from both players coaching here today. Both have very similar careers. Mike Woodson was the 12th pick in 1980. Darrell Walker was the 12th pick in 1983. Man, Tony, I definitely, I'm sorry to hear that you just had to have a hip replaced, but I definitely appreciate you, those that stopped by and are consistent. I think I look forward to seeing. So thank you for being here. Free throws up, and it is also good. 64 to 84, 2:24 to go. Let's get to 90 points so that we can say we average 90 again. I agree, Creek. This has not been a free game, and it's just, dude, we just pour down a team here and wore them out. Spino's got it on the right wing, gets it to Duncan, who's going to dribble, penetrate, feeds it back out to Spino, over to DJ Gunn and back. Shafino with the 18-footer, buried it. That one looks really good and in rhythm. 86-64, 155 to go. We're gonna roll through this and get this baby rolling here. Nothing doing out high. Rotates it around left wing. He's gonna try to drive. Duncan cuts him off. Hands up against him, throws it back out for the deep three. No good off the rim. Ayla Banks controls the rebound and he's gonna push. Feeds more Bates. Bates back to Banks. Banks puts it up off the rim. No good, but he was fouled. No problem, Luis. Jordan brings me smiles. So that's good about that. Puts that effort in there. Caleb Banks needs to work on his free throw shooting. I'm going to tell you. Hard off the back rim, throwing bricks up there. Good looking player, though. Free throws. Second one's up. There it is. He finally makes one today. I think he's 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Caleb Banks isn't throwing up. Here comes Little Rock all the way down, and there's going to be another foul on Shafino on the reach as that little guard ran some times there. See you guys Friday for sure. I think for sure. Definitely for North Carolina and Rutgers. And then Nebraska after that, and then Arizona and Kansas. The gauntlet for Indiana. Free throws good. 87-65, 129 to go. We might get 90. Men's basketball today. Wisconsin with a 43-42 win over Dayton. God, I bet that's tough to watch. Free throws up and good. 66-87. They better not let them score 70. You better score 90. Banks has got out high. He feeds it over to Shafino. Pick comes by Duncan. Shafino over to Bates. Bates is looking. 15 on the shot clock. Comes inside, dribbling. Cut off. Feeds Duncan on the post. Duncan goes up, gets fouled. Or it's out of bounds, Indiana, one of the two. It's got to be on your end, Sam, I think. Anybody else having audio issues with my coming through the mic? TJ Gunn feeds over to Banks for three. Banks buries the threes. Oh, he stepped on the sideline there. Caleb Banks with a great pass from CJ Gunn. Stepped out on the three. What a nice shot. Looked really good in rhythm, inside out. I love it. Kavlicki, there goes, gets around his guy, goes to the basket, lays it up and in, and one. Little Rock's going to get a chance to get it over 70 in this game. I don't like it. You might get 89, Jake. 87-68. Free throws up, and it is no good off the back rim. Caleb Banks controls. Caleb Banks is going to bring the ball up against more Bates. 25 on the play clock. Indiana looks like they're going to get one more offensive possession here. I might shoot a three to give us a chance at 90. Banks got it on the right side. He's going to dribble penetrate. He's going to get fouled. Banks is going to go back to the free throw line. Trace Jackson ranks very high in a lot of categories for the University of Indiana, including points, rebounds, and blocks. And Caleb Banks just airballed a free throw. Second free throw is off the front rim, no good. 87 is probably going to be our total. What? There's a deep three by Little Rock, no good. Offensive glass confirmed. They rotate it back out. Oh, he just traveled. They didn't call it. I don't think you can hop. Feeds the post inside. He's going to go ahead and drive in. Goes to put it up. Ball gets stripped. Logan Duncan's still there. 5 on the game clock. 3, 2. And they missed the last second layup, and that is the ball game. That'll be your final today, folks. Indiana holds on for an 87-68 win, and not the prettiest game defensively that I've seen in a long time. Luis, blessings for you and your family as well. I appreciate you joining us. Feel free to be part of our family and be in here anytime. We have a lot of fun in here, and it's a pretty clean place. We try to keep it really nice for everybody that wants to hang out. Going forward here, thank you, Puppet. I know you're just full of it. Tony, I appreciate you. Tony, thank you very much. 87 final. Nick Thompson was our leading scorer today. To go along with them 20 points. 7 for 8 from the field. 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Trace Jackson not being here today, Ray Thompson did his job. Second on that scoring list today would be Jordan Geronimo off the bench. 5 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Very proficient with his shooting. 2 rebounds, 5 block shots. Excellent stuff right there. 3 fouls, 2 turnovers. Not god-awful for coming off the bench. Puppet, thank you for the $2 super. Much appreciated, my brother. Definitely appreciate that. Off the bench after that, Jalen Hood-Schifino had a very good showing today. Had 7 rebounds today. Good for that young man. Only 3 assists and did have 5 turnovers today. Growing experience, not having Trace Jackson Davis. But we'll take that. Malik Reneau, 5 for 10. Threw 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Had a really nice game. Miller Kopp hit 3 huge three-pointers today to kind of when we were not scoring the ball very well to let us roll ahead. Excellent for him at that point. He also had some other statistics today. He got in there and rebounded for a change. He did have a block and a steal and an assist. A better game by Miller Kopp. Most of that came in the second half, but I'll take it considering he hasn't been giving us a whole lot. Logan Duncan got some minutes today, 2 for 2 from the floor, 4 points. He did have 3 rebounds and 1 block. CJ Gunn got some time as well today, 1 for 4 from the floor. He had a rebound, a block, and 2 points. Tamar Bates got a lot of minutes today, very good from the free throw line, 2 for 4 from the field. He ended up with 8 points as well. As a team for our free throw shooting today, the percentage is a little bit higher. We are creeping close to 70 again, which I'd like us to be higher than that. 35% from the three-point line, 6 three-pointers made in total today. I'd like to see it just a little higher than that on the percentage and maybe 1 or 2 more makes. 57% from the floor, and this really boiled down to us wearing these guys out today. Once again, Alex and I will be back in here in about 25 minutes. I'm going to take the time to get me a snack. But until then, I'm going to let you go out with some of our other intros and exit stuff. And I'll see you on the next game.